Hello, 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 and welcome back to another recording of This Shit's Crackin'.
What's up, everybody?
Whoop, whoop. Now, before I get into it, I just want to let you guys know that we are on Spotify. We are on Amazon Music. We're on YouTube. Something called GitHub, or not GitHub.
Get hard. What?
Oh, we're on a few places.
We're on the right websites here.
We're on Pornhub. No, we're on a few places here. Yeah, Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer. That's what it's called. I don't know what that is,
You
but
worried me there for a minute.
And
Wait a minute.
and YouTube. So more places for you guys to tune in and enjoy. I have some special things I'm cooking up on the side. I just need somebody to let me know when I can record. And but yeah, I got some things I want to drop for you guys, and keep an ear out. I'll let you guys know when that's posted. Like I said, just waiting on somebody. I won't call no names. Won't point no fingers.
Mindy.
I won't point no names. I won't call no fingers. But yeah. I'm not gonna say they're not the number one in the company. But I'm just saying, I need a heads up.
Well, when I get that heads up, I'll let you know.
But yeah, thank you guys again for joining us. Always a pleasure. I hope you guys stayed safe. Ate your veggies like we told you last week, because you're good human beings and you listen.
Veggies are important.
Veggies are so fucking
growing
important.
adults and children and whatnot.
As far as the intro is concerned,
is it just us two again?
Yeah, it's just us
Mindy
today.
went back. Mindy's had some issues with her probation.
Something about bills stacking up when she was in jail that she needed to take care of, but I don't know if she's doing anything illegal to land her back in jail, but I really hope not.
So we'll see if she decides to join, or
We'll see how long this hiatus is. But yeah, I didn't prepare shit for the intro, so I'm just gonna talk about shit that I've seen on like Instagram and shit like that. Okay.
Shit talk away.
Like you mentioned earlier, Diddy needs to be under the fucking jail.
Yeah, no, I was reading something about it after they saw the video, but I guess it's too late to prosecute or something, so it's out of the whatever. So
if they can fucking get Weinstein on shit he did.
Wait, are we supposed to take a shot for the intro or no?
We are.
So I was like, wait.
It's a fucking, like I said, nothing's prepared. It's fucking Wild Wild West today, okay?
All right. With that being said, intro time.
That shit's sweet.
Cheers, y'all. We are trying a tequila, the one that's lit up in the background.
Mi familia flores.
My family's flowers.
Boom.
Yeah.
And it's
Translation.
I got to try it in the store.
You tried this one?
Getting drunk in the store.
Ooh,
yeah.
All right.
It tastes great.
Mindy,
Cheers.
this one's for you.
Stay out of jail.
Okay.
Trouble.
Okay.
Problems.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
That's like when I tried when I was like thinking of tequilas, like this is what I'm thinking, something with like sweet, like every other tequila just tastes like fuck your life, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be okay tonight. I'm never okay. But yeah, this one's really good. Really enjoyed it, and we got a special treat for you later. So hang on, stick out the show, and we got something special we're gonna try later.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Getting back to what we were talking
Under
about.
the fucking jail.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I never liked that motherfucker. I don't even give a fuck. Like at this point, he can't show his face in goddamn America. So
I mean, the BET Awards are next this Sunday, so we'll see what happens. But I don't think he's going. But I mean, I'm more excited to see because both Kendrick and Drake are nominated. So and it's in Los Angeles, so I'm pretty sure Kendrick's gonna be there. I don't know if Drake's gonna be there. But
Drake posted this video with his hair all fucking blown out and shit, talking about if you fuck with your boy. I think he's promoting something or something or other. But God, he looks like he's had a rough week. Like if there was anybody that was gonna battle Kendrick, I don't think Drake would have been it.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Like, I think Drake got mad when J. Cole bowed out. He's like, shit.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, now I'm the only target.
Shit. I was hoping J. Cole would stay in. Yeah. But after he bowed out, it was like, uh-oh.
It was just like, focus. I think that was like a sigh of relief for Kendrick, because Kendrick was like, all right, good. I ain't got to make fucking diss tracks.
I feel like Kendrick was like, it was never about you, J. Cole. We both cool.
Like, J. Cole, you ain't never fuck with no little kid, so I'm leave you out of this. And then J. Cole dropped that diss track, and Kendrick was like, really, nigga? Do I have to shoot him? Like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but
like, he left. Okay, cool.
He found out, okay, we still good.
We're good.
Drake, your ass is mine.
Oh my god. Bring that ass here, boy. It was rough. It was rough. And
speaking of rough, like that, the Kendrick's, what is it, Not Like Us, I think doubled Drake's Family Matters. It had 70 million streams or whatever. Drake's highest one only had like 30 million.
Here's the kicker. Fucking Kids Bop got a hold of it. Have you heard it?
I have not.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna play it for you later. Oh my god, the part where he's like, they not like us. They not like us. They changed it to we ride the bus. We ride the bus. I just got my test back and it's probably A-. Shit is hilarious.
Damn, Drake.
Yo, that's
hopefully Adonis
bad,
and the other daughter don't listen to it.
Like Kids Bop is remixing it, EDM. It's all over the EDM scene, especially the BBL Drizzy. It's so bad, bro. That's like he's getting the treatment that he gave Meek Mills. Yeah.
That's the thing. He laid that, like, everybody. I was reading another thing the past week, and it said this is all Meek Mill's fault because the way Meek Mill came out, he came up as a battle rapper in Philadelphia, so he should have put Drake away, but he didn't. Everybody said about the whole ghostwriter thing. He tweeted about it instead of he should have did what Pusha T did when he went about the kid, right? And he did a song about it that Drake technically never responded to.
Drake got a big head off of that one little win.
Yeah, and then so everybody's saying it's Meek Mill's fault because now when he beat Meek Mill, he's a battle rapper. I can beat anybody. Nope. That didn't work out.
You just need to step up against a nigga with some pedigree to him. Yeah, and Kendrick was that nigga for him.
I've been saying that for a while. I was like, I don't know if he's going to survive. I said it from the beginning. I was like, I don't know if he can go bar for bar with Kendrick.
But R.I.P. Drake.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
R.I.P. Drake's career. Rich ass.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
Chill. I'm pretty sure you got other shit to fall back on. There's always Degrassi.
They're in season 100 or something.
Goddamn. Show up as a mentor. Yeah, put that wheelchair back on, bro. Fucking dust that bitch off.
There you go.
It's a little squeaky. The wheel's a little squeaky right now. Yeah. So that's the infinite intro. Let's move on to the first segment of the day.
Sports.
Cheers. No, I think Mindy should get the clear glass. I think for us being here, showing up to class, I think we get a special glass. Why'd you make this so difficult?
Yours was more difficult.
Cheers. Yeah, that's just good. That shit is good. Danny.
Okay.
What's cracking in sports?
What? Sports happened this week?
I think so. I believe it did. Unless what I was watching wasn't sports. So you tell me.
Nah, the only reason I was going to go to work today, but I stayed home because I was like, I haven't been watching shit all week. I have to stay so I can see what the fuck I'm catching up on. But yeah. So
was it worth it?
Huh?
Was it worth it?
What?
Staying home?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Paycheck at the end of the next month might be great, but I'm gonna have to hit you back on that rent.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
There's still 10, 11 days in the month.
I have to send Batman after you, bro.
Huh?
Where is she?
I said a cash app. Now, getting on to nothing happened in the NFL, OTAs, all that good stuff, but that's nothing important. People going back to work. What is it? What's it called? Non-voluntary? Whatever.
Non-voluntary what?
Voluntary workouts. They can go if they want. They don't have to, unless you're like a rookie or something. But
Since when is that a thing?
It's always been a thing. Yeah. Usually the veterans sit out. The guys that get paid the most, I'll show up later, but
no, yeah,
because they're not mandatory. Yeah. But anyways, that's nothing there. Getting on to the NBA playoffs, right? We are down to the final 4 teams in the association.
That's a lot of pauses. Who are these teams?
Emphasis. So we got in the East. They actually played tonight. It's the Indiana Pacers versus the Boston Celtics, right? They actually played. I'll go over the score here in a little bit. That's what I was just looking at because I didn't know who won. And then tomorrow night we got the Dallas Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie, against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They took down Denver.
The Timberwolves?
Yeah, they took down Denver in Game 7.
Wait.
Yes, sir. That game was
the Nuggets are out?
Yes. Jokic. I'm not yoking.
No.
No yoke.
Oh, wait. How many rings does Jokic have?
1. They won last year. Everybody had him a favorite. Yeah, no, the Game 7 was crazy.
I guess it was a fluke. I guess it was a fluke.
No, I mean, the Timberwolves number one defense in the league, right? So they had the defense and everything. Game 7 was crazy because Denver was up 20.
They just
heading into halftime.
They had 2 people sitting on Jokic, didn't they?
They went up 20, and all of a sudden, apparently in the third quarter, they couldn't buy a bucket.
Damn.
And then the crazy part was Anthony Edwards didn't even have a good game. Everybody else stepped up. I think there was like 3 or 4 people on Timberwolves that had like more than 15 points. Karl Anthony Towns showed up.
I've always believed that the main reason for most of these losses that people just like, okay, the superstar. Put the game on his shoulders. No, the rest of you niggas is getting paid too. Do some work.
No, Karl Anthony Towns showed up big, playing defense on Jokic, bodying him, making sure nobody was backing him down. Jokic went like 2 for 7 and threes. You know, usually he doesn't sit out there, so he's usually back walking people down, dribbling. He dribbled. You know,
he bounced the ball. He bounced it again.
Feel free to chime in. Yeah. So. Timberwolves came down from 20, walked them down in the fourth quarter. Anthony Edwards was having a bad game, but drilled a 3 right in someone's face to tie it, and then they just ran away with it from there. Yeah, they ended up winning. So now they face the Dallas Mavericks tomorrow.
Surprising.
So the winner, Boston and Indiana played tonight, right? I guess it went into overtime. Final score is 133 to 128.
Damn.
Boston.
Okay. Yeah. Boston for it. Okay.
Boston won game 1. So this is whoever
defense, guys. Defense. Fuck.
It doesn't exist. Batman voice. But yeah, no, it didn't show. They didn't show up. But I mean, this is like this is the first time in a while. I think they were saying that like there was no MVP left in the field. Like Jokic was the MVP this year. He ain't there this year. So now you got you got Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown.
Tatum's still in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think and then you also have, before I go on, I said Luke, and then you have on the T-Wolf side, you have, of course, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, right? But I think out of the group, I think the one that has to prove the most is Jason Tatum. He has he's probably the best player out of the bunch. I put him up. It's him or Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, I said it before the playoffs started. He's that dude. He took a step this year where he was just like, I'm it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember the game. I think it was a couple weeks ago where he fucking was bodying people.
Dunking, crossing people up. Yeah, Anthony, and he'll let you know about it too. I think that's what everybody says. He's like, he talks his trash, but he can back it up. But like I was saying, I feel like everybody here, like, if there was anybody that's going to take the mantle of the best, or take that mantle from LeBron, you know, who's like a Jordan, a Kobe, LeBron, you know what I'm saying, the face of the league, it has to be Jason Tatum. He has the best team overall. They've been the best team all year. If he wins a championship this year, you know, that status goes up high. Now it's not can he do it, is how great can he be, right? But also on the flip side, Anthony Edwards is the wild card, right? Because if he wins, man,
it's going to be an upset. Yeah. Because the face of the league shit is a lot to carry, especially when you're taking over for somebody from like LeBron. Yeah.
He's been the face for 20 years, right? 20-something years. That's counting.
Big shoes to fill, right? Size 15s.
Or whatever he wears, right? No. So, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if Jason Tatum wins, he's going to be that guy. Anthony Edwards wins, he's going to be. If Luka wins, he finally steps into the role of because he plays kind of like LeBron, but the difference between the two is Luka doesn't play defense.
I have him for MVP this year.
Luca?
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah, I think he came like in third or something like that, or third or fourth, something like that.
It all depends on if they make it to face Boston.
Yeah. So I mean, I have the Celtics winning against Indiana, right? Because Indiana's still young and everything like that. And then it's a toss up in the. I think the Timberwolves will probably win because like I said, they're the number 1 rated defensive team, and I feel like that's gonna carry them, even if they have their offense doesn't come along. Because hey, they have like 3 or 4 guys they have 3 dudes that can lock up either Luka or Kyrie Irving, right? So. It just depends on the role players.
Kyrie needs to retire.
Huh?
Kyrie needs to retire, bro.
Kyrie's only like 30, 31 years old. He ain't that old, bro.
Well, I guess he's doing the whole LeBron treatment.
Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, he did play with them in Cleveland.
I guess that's the only reason I'm like, he needs to retire.
Yeah, no, he good. He's rehabilitating his image after everything that happened in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Earth is flat, this, that, and the other.
Earth is flat.
Can't. But yeah, no, I got Celtics winning, and I'm leaning towards the T-Wolves winning. So we'll see what happens there. Moving on, we had a big boxing event this past weekend. Yeah. Heavyweight championship for Undisputed. This would be the first time in 25 years since Lennox Lewis back in 1999. 99?
99? Since 1999, people.
99. Back in when Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield to become the Undisputed. At that point, it was 3 belts. This would be the first time in the 4-belt era, plus the linear, whatever that means. The heavyweight champion holds all the belts, right? Yeah. So we had Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk.
Before we get to that, the fight before that one put me to fucking sleep. I can't remember it. It was the Samoan dude. Oh, yeah. Whatever his fucking
I didn't watch that. We were going back and forth. App started fucking up. So.
Oh my god! Like,
we were watching it on the TV. We had it on there. Kept fucking up. So I went to the phone. And then I had a customer walk in. I was at work, y'all. Don't judge me.
Bruh. I made it 3 rounds of them just like pussyfooting around. And I was like, I passed out. It wasn't it. But the main card made up for it.
Yeah, no. They said this is one of the best heavyweight fights in a while, right?
Wait, it was heavyweight.
Yeah, heavyweight.
What was the
big boys? I think it was cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight, that's what it was.
That was
called.
that one. Yeah, so it was a heavyweight championship, right? This is the glamour division, right? This is where Mike Tyson fought, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, all those dudes, right? So this was for Undisputed, 4-belt era. Who was going to win, right? Tyson Fury was favored slightly. I think he was at plus 130. Usyk was, minus 130. And then Usyk was at a plus 110. Everybody kept asking me, who's going to win? Who's going to win? I was like, I'm leaning towards Usyk. I think he got it. Right? So, fight starts, right? Off and at him. I feel like first 2 rounds, little dicey, go either way because they're both feeling each other out. I feel like rounds 3 to maybe 6 or 7, Fury kind of took advantage, using his jab, popping it, hit him with a couple uppercuts.
Fucking wild-ass uppercuts, bro. They came quick. Yeah. I was surprised.
He's moving around, putting his hands down, start mocking him, this, that, and the other.
In the corner. Yeah,
and I feel like Usyk turned it in the 8th. He had a good round, and then came the 9th. Right? And that's when towards the end of the round, he started popping him.
Wobbled him.
I feel like the ref jumped in the middle.
Yeah. So
he finally caught him with that overhand left, and Fury was over here, going over here.
Man ran the ring.
He finally settled in the corner, and you felt like Usyk was about to lay the final blow on him, and the ref stepped in and said, wait. Like, because they ruled it a knockdown.
I texted you. I was like, bro, that should have ended in the fucking night. Yeah,
agreed. Everybody's like, wait a minute. So they ruled it a knockdown, so Usyk still got the round, right? And shortly after he recovered, 10th round started, went back and forth again. I feel like rounds 8 through 10, Usyk obviously won. 11 was a toss-up, and then 12, Fury won, right?
I knew it was going to be a problem for Fury the second he started leaking. I think that was round 8. He started fucking leaking bad.
Yeah, it wasn't one of Usyk's better rounds, right? But yeah, so going into the decision, I felt like they might call this a draw. Because of how Fury and everything like that. But I was reading all the unofficial scorecards and it had Usyk winning. But then I was like, Fury they're going to give Fury the benefit of the doubt, right? So I was like, this might be a draw. This might be a draw. Mm-hmm. And so we was waiting for the decision. It took forever.
Yeah.
And it took forever. And then finally this decision came out. It was a split decision. Judges ruled it 114 to 113. One for Tyson Fury. 114, 113 for Usyk. And then you had 115 to 112 for the winner of the however they say it, Alexander Usyk. Yeah. And still new? I don't know. New undisputed, but they're both champions.
He had 3 of the belts.
He had 3 of the belts, yeah. So, and I guess new undisputed, Alexander Usyk.
Freaking Tyson got that one on his record now. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he should have got it against Wilder when he came back to life, but anyway.
There's an automatic
they had a rematch clause in there, so whoever lost can activate it. And Fury said he was going to do it. I think it's set for October.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, overall, this was a great fight, start to finish. You know,
really
both men were going at it. At one point, it felt like Fury was going to win. Usyk turned it around, knocked him down.
Here's the thing: I was never a fan of Usyk of
Fury.
Yeah, the Jolly Green Giant. I think he called him. Like, I don't like his attitude in the ring, man. I don't. He's an entertainer for sure. Mm-hmm. He's an entertainer, but he comes off as cocky, especially because he fought. He's been fighting. What's his name? What's the black dude?
Wilder. Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. Especially after that fight he won when we went and watched it at the comedy club when everybody was betting on it.
No, you was there.
Yeah. When we went,
you and Ness went.
Oh,
I wasn't there. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's that fight that everybody was betting on.
Yeah, no, it was a draw. It was a draw. That fight was a draw.
No, he won that one.
No, you're talking about the first Deontay Wilder fight versus Fury.
Yeah,
that was a draw.
Was it the first one?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's when you guys were still in Kirkland, right?
Yeah, we were in total.
That was a draw. It's when Fury was winning, and then Deontay Wilder knocked him out.
Then it might not have been the first. It might not have been the first.
Probably the second one. Because
Fury definitely walked away with the win. Because I remember them talking, everybody, because obviously the fucking bar was split. All the black people was like, "Oh, don't bet against Walter, my boy." And then he got fucking handled, and everybody was quiet. So I definitely remember him winning that. I think that got to his head. It made him.
No, you're right, because we were still in the Pialo store when the first one happened.
Yeah. It made him cocky as fuck.
The fact that he was dead when that first fight. He was dead. Mm-hmm. He was like, the fuck? No. So Usyk won, which is it's a win, like for war-torn Ukraine, right? He's Ukrainian, so hey, good for him.
Yeah, props.
Bringing some happiness to his people. So that was that fight. So like I said, rematch clause coming up. Mm-hmm. We'll see if it happens or not. If everybody's healthy enough to fight.
And they definitely underplayed how the height difference between those two motherfuckers. Like Fury was like a full head above him. Had like 5 inches on reach. Yeah.
But even what's his name? Usyk was like 6'3", but he had a longer reach than most people gave credit for.
And he just stayed in the fucking pocket, just stayed close to him. Yeah, he let him get caught with a few uppercuts, but
that uppercut was lethal. I think they said he might have had a broken jaw, but he didn't say anything until after the fight. Yeah. So hey, shout out to him.
He couldn't say anything. Yeah, the straw was broken.
He was talking just fine after this. Okay. Fight real good. Yeah. But great job to Alexander Usyk, who's one of my he hasn't been one of my favorite fighters, but I've always had respect for him. Him and Vasily Lomachenko, they both went to war for their country, and they both came back and won. Right? Yeah. Vasily Lomachenko, I spoke about last week. He won IBF lightweight championship.
Okay, good for him.
Right. So both him and Usyk, both Ukrainians. So
Ukraine stand up. Yeah.
So giving them a moment to cheer about something good to look forward to.
Now somebody just need to fight Putin.
Right.
Square up on Putin, bro.
Yeah. But like I said, first 4-belt champion in 25 years. First ever, actually, but undisputed in 25 years. So shout out to him. So good job on that. So hopefully the rematch is just as good. So we'll see.
Fingers.
And then upcoming events, right? You got on the June 1st, Deontay Wilder versus some Chinese dude named Zhang Zhali. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but
Zangief. He's fighting Zangief.
Yes. We'll see what happens there, right? And then UFC 302. sees Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev, right?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I pronounced the last name right.
You're butchering him.
But Islam. Guy's first name, right?
Islam.
This is for the light heavyweight championship, so
okay.
We'll see what happens there.
I'm still waiting on Smoke Weight to come out.
Yeah, what?
For fucking Smoke Weight.
Right?
Yeah.
Light heavyweight ass motherfucking. I'm just kidding. And then just a little side note here, right? So in baseball, we don't really talk about that much, right? Has nothing to do with games or anything like that. Little side note, right? It is officially prom season around the United States, right? People are asking people out to go to prom, this, that, and the other, right? So you got this kid, right? High schooler in New Jersey, lives in the same neighborhood as Bryce Harper. For those of you who don't know who Bryce Harper is, like my dude right in front of me, he is one of he's one of Major League Baseball's best players, right? He plays for the Philadelphia Phillies. Signed a big contract with them, whatever, this, that, and the other, right? He's one of the best players in the game, right? Mm-hmm. Lives in the same neighborhood as this kid. This kid goes up to his door, knocks on his door, surprised that he answers the door. He said, "Hey, man, can you help me with something?" He's like, "Sure, what is it? Can you help me ask this girl out to go to prom with me?" Right? So this dude, Bryce Harper, is known to be one of the most down-to-earth dudes ever, right? So he says... At first, he starts saying, "Okay, give me your email. We'll set this up." And then he says, "You know what? Screw it. Let's do it right now." Because the chick lives in the same neighborhood. He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." So they walk to this chick's house, right? He's not even dressed, puts on a hat, whatever, walks to the door. Bryce Harper knocks on the door. Girl opens the door. "Oh my God, it's Bryce Harper," right?
I'm surprised she knew. Okay, keep going.
She's like, "Hey, so my man here really likes you, has a crush on you, this, that, and the other. Will you go to prom with him?" He didn't say it like that, but I'm just summarizing it. And he says, "Oh my gosh, the goat, this, that," gives him a hug first, turns to the guy, and then gives him first. And so apparently she said yes.
Oh, okay. It would have killed me if she was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, so she said yes. The dad comes out. "What's going on up?" Sees Bryce Harper. "Oh my God."
He loses his shit.
Yeah, shakes his hand, and that's when the video stops.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Anyways, yeah, so, hey, shout out to Bryce Harper, helping the young kids out there go to prom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Bryce.
Yeah.
You're responsible for those babies. Okay.
But yeah, no, I just thought that's something cool to mention on the baseball front, you know. So like, hey, shout out to Bryce Harper. You the people's champ today.
We'll give you that for now. All right. Cool.
All right, and that's what was cracking in sports. Sports.
Well.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Always a great coverage from you. High five.
Yeah. Hey, Mindy, your tongue. Oh, never mind.
And cheers. We
moving on.
What are we moving on to?
Hey, Newman.
Huh?
Quick question.
I'm listening.
What?
Yes.
Oh, no. Sorry. Mindy's not here.
I was like,
yeah.
Come on.
Newman.
What's up?
What's cracking in anime, TV, movies, etc.?
All right. A couple things. First off, I watched episode 5 of Kaiju number 8.
I should. Why didn't you tell me to watch it? I would have watched that too.
You barely got done with X-Men. You barely.
It's because I took a break in the middle of the fold laundry. But like, if you would have told me to watch it, I would have watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, the
disrespect.
Nothing big happened.
Disrespect, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing big happened. Spoiler alert: he gets into the defense force. Okay, he gets into the Kaiju defense force, but as a cadet. Right, so he's got to work his way up. And the funny thing is,
I think I saw that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we saw
then
that.
You didn't miss nothing.
Yeah.
All right. During his commencement speech, he freaking he's thinking it in his head, but he says it out loud. Yeah. To Mina. It's like, "I'll be right by your side, Mina," and everybody clowned him for it.
Yeah.
The second in command is on to him, is suspicious of him, like that, because his vital signs disappeared the same time the Fortitude number 9 showed up on the map during the testing, and so he's like cautious as that motherfucker, right? That's basically all that happened. There's a kaiju attack at the end, and they square up to go out, right? A lot of training montage shit. Yay that. You just finished X-Men 97.
Yeah.
How'd you love it?
First few episodes,
slow.
I think we both were like, I don't know if we can keep watching this, right? As soon as I started watching the next one, I think it was part 1 of something. I felt like, oh shit, okay.
I think it was all the episodes with Jubilee and Sunspot. I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
When they got pulled into Mogo's bullshit video game shit, it was just why it was just,
that's where I started.
Yeah,
like, okay, yeah,
it was a waste of time. The
Then
very next episode when fucking Gambit gets got.
Yeah, at the Genosha.
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 The J unit.
Genosha.
So that episode.
Yeah.
Heart fucking pumping, right? Starts off nice and cool.
Yeah. They want to make Magneto the king.
Exactly. Magneto
Rogue's
gets nominated.
Gonna be the queen.
And the fucked up thing is, like, Gambit the whole time he's feeling some kind of way because he can't touch his girl, and he sees his girl going towards Magneto because his magnetic shit stops her from sapping his powers and shit. And during the ball, she like floats off to go dance with this motherfucker. He dips angry. Freaking Madeline Pryor going through some shit. She walks outside. Freaking Cable shows up. It's like, Mom. He's like, nigga, what? And then he gets yanked away.
It's coming.
Big old explosion. Hundreds dead. Next thing you know, shit's going sideways. Niggas is digging themselves out from underneath rubble and shit. Big old Sentinel, the master mold at that, just out there fucking shit up. And Gambit, he does his shit. He does his shit.
Does his Gambit.
Yeah, he does his Gambit in. Right? He gets to the point where he gets pierced by the fucking Master Mold. Master Mold's out there talking mad shit too. He's like, oh, your mutants must die. You're not superior. This, that, and the other. Fucking stabs Gambit, and Gambit's like, it's like, nigga, the name's Gambit, bro. Fucking holds on to him, charges the entire fucking Sentinel, and blows it the fuck up. But ends up dying in the process. R.I.P. Gambit, you're a real one. They host a funeral for this motherfucker. It's all well and dandy. Rogue don't show up because Rogue's on some shit. Rogue's out there fucking shit up. She's pissed, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because in her head at this point, Gambit's dead. Magneto's dead. A bunch of mutants are dead. Right? And she had just agreed to take on the Queen of Genosha role before all this went down. The funny moment with Cap and Cap, they have this whole little tit for tat back and forth. Get to the end, and she's like handing him back his shield. He's like, oh, I gotta do this by the book, bro. My hands are tied. He's like, my hands are tied. I gotta do this by the book. She's like, if your hands are tied, then nigga, you don't need the shield. Throws out, fucking hurls this bitch into the mountains. You know that nigga was heated.
I just got that back.
God damn it! Stark just gave me that back. Fuck. My favorite of the whole series, my favorite mutant of the whole series is Morph. Only because, like, he gave me all the cameos I wanted. Yeah.
He gave you the Hulk. He gave you Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. He was just He gave us Quicksilver.
Yes.
Yeah. The fucking Morph was the MVP of this series for me. I was like, yeah. And
that's probably my funny. Yeah, that's probably my favorite part too. They were introducing everybody. Like you saw Iron Man in the end too.
Yeah, you got Silver Samurai, you got Daredevil, some other niggas.
Yeah, Black Panther. T'Challa.
Yeah. And T'Chaka. Yeah. White Panther and Black Panther. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
If the African accent was there, but
we'll take what we could get.
Could have used some work, but
could have used some Bozeman, some Chadwick Boseman. Last couple of episodes, finding out Bastion. Right, I like that they dug into their rogues gallery for their enemies this season. Right, didn't know who the fuck Bastion was before this. That's on me. I did my research after I found out he was going to be the main. Very interesting character. Technomorph or techno something. He can control and speak to technology. Yeah. And he uses that to great possibility. He controls the Sentinels. His body is basically all fucking metal. He's full control of the techno-organic virus that covers most of Cable's body. Speaking of which, Cable, he had a fucking dope ass moment when he was fighting Real Jean, right? But he was controlled by Sinister. He's like, oh, my mom's a world-class telekinetic just like you. And he's like, that shit tends not to skip a generation. And fucking blast that bitch. That scene, that artwork, dope as shit. Dope as shit. Yay for Cable. They gave Scott the biggest glow up. Cyclops, the biggest glow up. Using his powers and all, like the very first episode when he was fucking sliding around the fucking warehouse blasting motherfuckers, dope as shit. When he was jumping from the plane, he's like, I don't need no parachute. I'll meet you on the ground. Yeah. And just does that shit. Yeah, I was like, oh, they giving Cyclops a major love. Every scene, Logan was just Logan. You know, he's angry, growling. Every fucking statement he made, he fucking claws. It's like, okay, all right, Logan. I'm glad they didn't like focus on him for his shit. Storm basically spoke in fucking Bible scriptures the entire time. It was like she was quoting Bible after Bible scripture. She went through a whole thing of losing her powers. Met Forge. I don't know what the hell the thing was with the demon.
Yeah,
that was very strange. Yeah, but she gets her powers back, and apparently costume changes just happen.
Right? You get your powers back.
Yeah. Freaking Madeline Pryor, when she was evil, she went through this whole thing. Like, it's regular ass green outfit, but no, it's black now. She got a nice cape and everything. The Goblin Queen. Where is she? Freaking Storm goes through the same thing when she gets her power back. She's in a cave in like a white shirt and jeans, and then fucking gets her powers back, blasts out of the cave, does this little swirl thing, and now all of a sudden she's in her black outfit. Like, bitch, who the fuck is what is going on there? The final fight against when they're going up against Bastion, they're attacking Sinister, the Sentinel warehouse or factory or whatever the fuck he's got going on. And after Magneto then shut down the whole fucking world, Magneto was not playing games this series. This nigga was like, all right, okay, I see what you want to do. He finally escapes after Bastion had him captured because old girl let him go. Props for old girl. I wasn't fucking with her for a hot minute until she let Magneto go. And that Magneto went straight to the fucking Arctic. He was like, all right, bitch. All right,
let me release an EMP burst. Destroy everything.
Let me explain why I'm who I am, right? And just fucking shuts the whole world down. The whole world. Shut him out. Of course, fucking Professor X come back after his fucking honeymoon shit. On his bullshit. Oh, you have to give them a chance. Fuck you. You weren't here when they blew up our fucking city. We tried to leave them alone. We tried to isolate ourselves, and they fucking blew us up. Fuck you. Fuck your goddamn bullshit. Of course we're radicals now, okay? Leave us the fuck alone. We like it here. Sunspot gets turned over by his fucking parents. That shit was fucking whack. Mom. Man. Yeah, and just all because they fucking interrupted her fucking little gala, her fucking soiree where she's collecting donations for, she's fucking, just give, stop fighting. Bitch! You see this fucking nigga with a fucking veins and blue eyes and glowing nigga? No. I'm about to, no. And the fucking Sentinels played that shit smart. We're not here to harm any humans.
We're here to help the mutants.
Yeah. Damn, Bastion was playing them the whole time. The fucking, even after Magneto turned everything back on, the fucking government was like, Magneto protocol. We're gonna blow that shit up like fire missiles. And even Cap was like, I don't think this is, they're like, shut the fuck up, Cap. I'm pushing the button. Okay. He had this whole, he stole Cable's arm. Bastion stole Cable's arm, fucking covered himself in the techno-organic virus. And he thought he was going to come in and do some shit. Nigga, Rogue blitzed his ass. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I knew the second that they ended up on that, she punched him into like another fucking moon or some shit, right?
He was on the moon,
yeah. And there was like a whole fucking temple. I was like, apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's apocalypse.
Yeah.
I was like, there's going to be something about that. And the fight goes on. Even Jubilee got some fucking hits in. Sunspot saved the bitch at one point. Beast came in with a fucking Sentinel, crushed this nigga, and he was just like, I was just like, nigga, stop. You're never gonna get a chance to fucking breathe. These niggas are gonna be on you. But fucking Scott does his whole, we gotta be better. But shut the fuck up, Scott. We're fighting. Shut up. Okay, let me fucking roast this face. And because he was busted up. His whole half of his face was fucking melted after Jubilee.
Yeah, just people. Done hit him.
Jubilee of all people.
Cheat on Matrix's ass. And
they tried to give Jubilee like a glow up, right? Because she met her older self. Yeah. And she had like all sorts of cool shit. She can fly. And she's like, oh, I could do all that. She's like, you could do so much more. You just have to believe in yourself. Bitch, shut up. No. But there was like a little glimpse of that. Asteroid M is now falling to fucking Earth. Everybody's trying to stop it. They can't fucking stop it. It's just picking up speed. And Magneto finally wakes up after Charles fucking fixes his mind. I was so hoping that there was an onslaught thing going on when Magneto put the helmet on Charles, because if you don't know, like Onslaught is like a cross between Magneto and Charles, right? And he's just like this fucking hulking shit with like fucking spike shit. He's like one of the biggest bads that X-Men have ever faced. And I was like, oh, is that gonna be Onslaught? But no, they didn't give me that. They didn't give me that. But yeah, he wakes up, fucking pulls the asteroid out of orbit, and then
they get zapped from
fucking disappears. 6 months later, these niggas still can't find him.
Yeah.
Turns out they're in fucking ancient Egypt.
One of them in Egypt, the other ones are in the future. Scott and what's her name?
Oh, was it AD and
yeah? So like everybody but Scott and Jean ended up in the future. Mm-hmm. No, Jean and Scott ended up in the future, and then everybody else ended up in the past.
Yeah. And them niggas end up saving a nigga. And I'm like, what's your name? And he fucking pulls his mask down. He's got the apocalypse scar. He's like, my name's El Sabnar. I was like, boom, apocalypse, told you. Boom, 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 boom. He's about to happen. And then fucking series ends. And then at the very end,
that's apocalypse.
You see this nigga, oh my children, so much death. It's like, I can't. I'm excited for season 2. I want to see where they go with it. But yeah, that's X-Men for you. X-Men 97. Loving it.
No, so I was just, like I said earlier, I was just glad that they introduced everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody, Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, Fantastic Four was in there.
For a little bit. Mr. Fantastic was in there,
But
fucking Morph was my life during that fucking series, I watched Dune 2.
Oh.
Not in theater.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
You weren't... Were you going to sit on my couch with me upstairs?
I wasn't here, I don't think so.
That was last
maybe
night.
I was asleep.
It was last night.
Yeah. Oh, it was last night? I was asleep.
It had its moments. I can see why everybody loves it. It was pretty fucking good, right? I was like, I'm watching it. I'm sitting there thinking like Tom Holland. I was like, bitch, get your hand off Zendaya. I'll do a full review next week, but you need to watch it. Okay.
What's it on? It's not streaming, right? It just came out of movie.
I watched it on my Fire Stick.
Yeah.
I watched it on my Fire Stick. I bootlegged the fuck out of it.
Somebody.
It is what it is. Like, are you gonna come to my room, sit on my couch, and watch the movie? Okay then. All right, but yeah, that's what was cracking in entertainment.
Hey,
I guess.
Boop, boop. Movies and whatnot.
Boop boop. Where is she?
Nobody knows.
Cheers, and we'll move on into
so we're going to talk about books
without Mindy.
What happened to the guest appearance we're supposed to have? No?
I think he's scheduled for the 11th.
Oh.
Yeah.
11th of June?
Yeah. Yeah, he has some shit going on. Yeah, I forgot, and then they hit me up late, and I was like, fuck. Like, I'm going to have to adjust. And plus, I didn't know if Mindy was showing up.
No.
So I was like, no.
It's your fault, Mindy.
We could have had a guest. Cheers. I guess we'll ask each other. Hey, Danny.
What's that?
I'm like, hey, Newman.
Hey, Newman.
What's
cracking
in
books
this
week?
Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
All right, wait. What book did you crack open this week? That's the shit.
I didn't crack any books. I just listened.
I cracked open an app. Serpent and the Wings of Night.
Yes, sir.
We're on from part 2 to part 5. I don't have my fucking thing right now. It's recording.
What's the last thing you remember?
They just reached the mountain in the full moon trial. They just reached the wall, and they're climbing up, and Rain just got sliced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, couple of things. The bitch got magic.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, old girl was like, I can't remember her name. She's like, oh, it's shy. No, that bitch just don't know how to use it. She's
Aria.
Yeah. That bitch just don't know how to use her fucking magic. Vincent, after the Moon Palace. After Moon Palace gets attacked, Vincent said some shit like, we're looking for, or no, they're like, something about an heir, right? And the Rishon heir. They're like, oh, do you think they have an heir? Like, well, that would make sense. Why, they're more organized. And automatically, my mind goes to theorizing, and I'm like, Rain is the Rishon heir.
It can be because he was turned. He wasn't born.
But I still think it's a theory. I still think it. But the reason I think that, he's too fucking powerful. He's got like fucking asterisk, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that fucking shit, that light shit that fucking liquefies niggas. Yeah, not a lot of people has that shit. Plus, he has more fucking magic under his belt. He's fucking knocking niggas out with fucking magic, fucking putting niggas to sleep and all that type of shit. I think there's some credence to him being the heir. Also, Vincent said something along the lines of, Rain said something along the lines of vampires fucking humans, right? And that got me to think, why did Vincent take it up on himself to rescue this little bitch? I'm thinking it's his daughter. He had some sort of affair, or if he fell in love with her mom.
Oh, Vincent?
Yeah. He fell in love with her mom. They had a child. She was in Rishon territory.
How far? You haven't got to part 5, right?
No, I'm not at
because there's an epilogue that might
some things
prove something.
Okay.
That you're just saying.
Don't confirm or deny anything for me.
I haven't read more than, or haven't listened to more than that. But yeah, there's something in the
Okay. All right, so your takes on it?
I mean,
no, not on the theory, just like on the.
No, it's all right. You know, it's like it started to pick up after the Kachari started and everything like that. So yeah, so it's definitely worth finishing. But like I like Rain. Misha was probably my favorite. But
Misha, that's her name.
Yeah, Misha was probably my favorite. She was a cool character.
Angelica's been up to some shit since Rugrats.
Right. Yeah, right. Oh, Abraham, this dude just survives everything.
Apparently, well, not once the full moon trial happened, because I think Abraham was partnered with
somebody else.
Yeah, and she was like, "Okay, we're sharing pain. I'm gonna go fuck this nigga up." And so, because Rain was struggling. Because he done had his back slashed.
But it wasn't Ibrahim, though. It was somebody else.
It wasn't Ibrahim?
No, it wasn't Ibrahim. No. Oh, somebody else that she dismantled the knee or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was somebody else. But then
I thought Rain was fighting Ibrahim.
No, he was fighting somebody else. But then, but no, Ibrahim survives everything. He's like a cockroach,
that nigga
bro.
got poisoned. His fucking skin fucking being eaten out by the goddamn shit. But,
he survives everything, bro.
I'm interested to know more about like the blood magic, right? And the Nightfire shit. Because from what we know now, Nightfire is the domain of Atraxas, which is like a sun god.
Yeah, which is
he's a death god and a sun god. It's weird.
Yeah, no, that's what what's her name did, right? When they were doing at the trial, she was about to die or some shit. I don't know if you got that far, you know.
I'm listening.
Huh?
I'm listening.
Nah, because it was at the last event where they were partners or they had to have allies, right? Obviously, Misha was out.
Yeah.
Because what's her name?
Oh, she got Sunfire?
No.
Or she got Nightfire?
No. Misha, how far did you get?
Like I said, they just got to the mountain. They got out of the cell. They drank that shit. They're sharing shit. They're sharing their senses and stuff like that. They get out the cell. Beasts are fucking niggas up. They realize that pain is shared. She kills this one nigga to help out Rain, and then they're making their way towards the mountain. They're starting to climb.
But you didn't get past that?
Yeah, Rain got slashed.
Oh, okay, you didn't get past that part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Spoiler alert.
Tell me. I don't care. If you read that far, tell me.
Yeah, no, so like apparently there's a part where Rain's in trouble and she turns back and he keeps telling her, keep going, keep going. She's like, no, this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. And he's fighting the dude that's paired with Angelica. Right. Okay. And then she's doing all this other thing. She's trying to kill him, so to help him out, because Angelica has the blood magic on him. And so, like, before she realized, she gets stabbed by this dude. This dude also has blood magic. So as soon as she gets stabbed, she starts bleeding. Uh-huh. She takes over her body and she throws her to the wild animals or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. And she's about to get eaten. And then Rain keeps telling her, use your magic. She's like, I can't. Mm-hmm. She's like, you got to let go. That's fear. You got to let go. That's what fear is. That's that's the trigger or something like that. So she finally lets go. Night fire comes out. She rises up, burns all this other shit. That bitch is a phoenix? Yeah, right? So then finally, they make it to the whatever. She burns everything up. They make it to wherever they got to get back to the Moon Palace. Mm-hmm. And then, so I was like,
so she has night fire. So
she has some sort of fire. I don't know.
Maybe Atroxus didn't listen to her because now he has a new devotee, I guess you could call it. Because remember, what's her name was like, I kept calling for him, but
that's what I was. I don't think I caught that. But who was she trying to catch?
She was calling for Atroxus, her god, but her god wasn't listening to her.
Oh.
Yeah, her god didn't answer her at all, and this might be why. Because the god's like, well, I'm not gonna give my powers to a vampire. There's this perfectly good human over here that can walk in the sun, walk in my power. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to her. Da, 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 da. So. That might fucking bode some shit.
Yeah.
Huh, that's a possibility. Okay. All right. I'm reading into that.
So they survived, and so did, what's his name? Ibrahim. That's what I said. This dude survives everything.
The fucking cockroach is still here. Okay.
Ibrahim
ain't that nigga like missing fucking teeth?
They took his teeth, mangled his leg. Yeah.
Took his wings. Yeah. Shit. Okay.
This dude's a problem, bro.
But now this is the end of like partnerships. It's like every man for himself after here. So now Rain is gonna be a problem for old girl because he knows her fighting style.
No, like before the Moon Palace got attacked, I always thought the Kajari wasn't going to end. It was going to be one of those things, kind of like in the Hunger Games, where it's some shit happened where the Hunger Games didn't end and everything like that. Like I felt like it was going to get down to the final stage, and because of what was going on with Vincent, the war was happening, whatever. It was going to interrupt that, and then nobody was going to win. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of already happened when they attacked the Moon Palace. So I was like, oh, there goes that idea.
Like when they were at the bar and everything, and they were having their little moment. Because obviously, this bitch can't help but fucking fall for a motherfucker that she's not supposed to fall for. She even says that this ain't her first time falling for a fucking vampire. And shit goes sideways, and old dude's like, yo, we gotta go. He's like, she's like, carry me. He's like, I'm not gonna catch you if you fall, nigga. So, better hold on tight. And they get there, and all these fucking wolves or demons around. I figured, like, the second she blacked out, I was like, oh, okay, it's either they're obviously not gonna fucking kill her here, right? So there's gonna be some monumental jump. And the second she was like, everything is white, but I could feel everything around me. I was like, okay, this bitch got fucking night fire powers, because the only thing around her is fucking night fire for her to use, right? So when that shit happens, I was like, all right, so she's going to be like one of the most uber powerful fucking humans to ever fucking walk in the fucking midst of vampires. And sure enough, you're confirming it. She has fucking phoenix powers as well. This bitch. Oh my God. So, anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it. No? Okay. Still got to read the rest of the book, so we'll see what happens.
We're not sure exactly where we're going to get to for the next segment, but we'll update you next week. But thank you guys for sticking around. This is what we're gonna try now. I don't know what the name of this shit is. It's called
Tita's Donia Cecilia edition tequila.
Translate.
Tita's Donia. I don't know the name. That's just what it. Can't translate the name. Heyo. She got a fluffy scarf and everything.
It wraps around her. It's
Ew.
so adorable. So, like I said, it was either this or a skeleton. I don't know how I felt. Like I was all for the skeleton until I saw her. I was like, oh, you're coming with me.
Got saran wrap and everything. Hey, scarf fella.
I was hesitant about holding on to the hat. I didn't know if the hat.
The plastic is still on. The plastic is still on.
The plastic is still on. Oh God, we should have opened this before.
She's a dead samurai.
Is that? Da-da-da. Oh shit, my fault. Where are my fucking manners? Tall one or short one?
I don't know. They're both the same at this point. Well, since it's, let's just do one of these.
Oh. So this has like white pepper in it.
Ooh.
But apparently it's not spicy.
Alright, shit. Well, Donia Tita, Lita.
Donia Tita Lita.
Whichever one. Cheers, everybody.
I fuck with it. I do. I do fuck with it.
Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit.
God damn it.
Put it right here next. Just put it like. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Where is she? Here she is, Batman. Stop yelling.
Why is she taller than me?
Batman has a short man comics. Okay. Yeah. Really enjoyed that one. Yeah.
Not bad. Okay.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And what's the name of it again? That's how it's supposed to be worn right there.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
Superstar. If you are what you say you are.
Superstar. Okay, we're listening to music. Yeah.
Donia Cecilia. Tequila. Special edition. No, that's what it's called.
That's what it's
Donia
called?
Cecilia.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, Donia Cecilia.
Yeah.
Celia.
Recommending it. Highly recommending it. Get it. If it's in your, where did I get this? Total Wine?
Yeah.
Hit Total Wine up.
Shout
They got
out
that
to Total Wine.
and another skeleton one. Oh, the white pepper. The white pepper makes it warm as fuck going down. It's still hot as shit in my chest. Is it warm in your chest? Yeah. Okay. Definitely get this. What are you reading? What are you reading? Where is she?
Yeah, no,
Okay, cool.
So,
So,
right?
that's our recording for this week. Thank you guys for joining us.
What?
Mindy, we hope your whatever the fuck you got going on is working out for you. Stay out of jail. Eat your vegetables, guys.
If not, we about to have a revolving door with their toes.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, we might have somebody here
Special
to fill
guest
in for Mindy next week. Stay tuned.
Hey-o.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us again. Remember, we are on. Oh shit, we are on Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer, and YouTube, and Samsung. Samsung.
Whatever that
But
means.
yeah, find us all over there, all
Ayo.
cracking podcasts. Okay, so yeah, you guys
Crackin'.
stay healthy, stay young, love your faces, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Signing off.
Doodles.